Hey guys, we're gonna be doing a new gameplay of this game called Control. This is a new new game for me, so I only got like maybe 5 minutes in because I accidentally wasn't recording the first time, and then I had to go. But I haven't seen anything really yet. All I know about this game is some stuff from Alan Wake 2 DLC and a little bit of Alan Wake 1. It talks about it. Um, and they're both made by the same developer. So it's like a Swedish company that makes video games. They're pretty good, and they're all about making games both real time with actors mixed with game graphics. So yeah, all I know is the main character in the game. I know, like, I've seen her before, and that's it. I don't know really anything about her. And I know that there's the CD, or the FBC, I mean, the Federal Bureau of Control. They're kind of like the MIB, but they work for anomalies in, like, our reality. It's weird. I only know a tiny, tiny bit, so I'm going in basically blind. So here we go.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
I think it's called Day of the Dead.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that...
Anyone here?
Pretty sure that movie she's mentioning is the one from Stranger Things when they're in the movie theater, the first episode of season 3, I think it is. Yeah, season 3. I think that's the movie they're talking about. And Venio Investigatio Imperium. I'm pretty sure that means look into control and something else. Like research and control. I don't know what the first one is. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Example, rubber ducks and ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superiors immediately. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Compiled by FBC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. Expenditure Summary, Executive Sector Q2. Major Staffing Surveillance redacted. Data Center Initiative. Construction redacted. Office equipment, or minor office equipment, janitorial costs redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. I only know that guy a little bit because of Alan Wake 2 DLC. He's in it. But all I know is the name. I don't know anything about him. Our Bureau at work. Interesting painting. And Director Zachariah Trench. Well, we saw you shoot yourself in the beginning. Nope. Nothing here.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
You're just noticing it? Excuse me. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all blank. A shark in is redacted, although secure redacted. Permission to redacted, following basic protocol redacted. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Start trying to kill something. To executive sector staff from admin, subject R4 reports due soon. Federal Bureau of Control, hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in our annual policy reviews, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. This guy.
Hello?
That song kind of a bop.
Hey, excuse me.
This is the guy from the painting.
There you are. You are here about the job.
See.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. Maybe work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Anybody want to talk about how he just read our thoughts? I said that in my head and you responded out loud. That guy's from Alan Wake 2. I've seen him before. He's always like that. He's a janitor in that one too. He's just minding his own business. He helps out in his own way, but that's all I know about him. I guess this guy has otherworldly abilities. And by the way, anyone want to also talk about? We made a big loop-de-loop. It's Federal Bureau of Control, how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If the answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviancy, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Sorry. Oh my god. Sore throat. I don't know if it's me, but it's a loop-de-loop. And the guy's painting, Ahti, is now gone with an elevator. Okay, that's where I left off, so now I know nothing.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
Excuse me.
I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Who are you talking to? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'll stop it right now just in case. In case you couldn't tell by now or anything, it'll probably be flashing lights because it is a horror game, so just be careful if you do have epilepsy. Thankfully, it hasn't been too bad so far, but it could happen, so just careful, okay? Anyway, on with the show. Welcome to Control.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. Just 5 years before the moon landing. I have clearance. Okay. Same as before. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material while penning any notifications of death related to the Willow Awe, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words or phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Basically nothing according to the death and nothing. Okay. Nothing to make yourself seem guilty. And what's scary about stuff like this is it could be true. You know, our government, they're not going to tell us everything. So they're going to have bullcrap like this happening all the time. You know, disappearances. Oh, they died in service of one's country. Did they though? Or did you make it seem like a suicide? Federal Bureau of Control, Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them. Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Did he just shoot himself?
Shit.
Yep.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
So you're talking to whatever that thing is from the loading screen. What?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
There you
Now,
go.
the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
This is my challenge.
Look at this place. Where am I?
What the hell is that? Oh, come on. Okay.
The same gun.
Seems like when it says slash, it's like either or.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Stop moving. Whoops. I went too early. There you go. Regenerates ammo automatically when not used. Okay. So I don't gotta worry about ammo. Go wait. Okay, it's a semi-automatic. What? You have a gun too? Ow, ow, ow. Are these heels on the ground? Yep. Okay, I see.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
What? Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I don't know if I'd say that, but we'll see. Oh, hell nah.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
This is what I was talking about.
You can't let this happen.
It's like live action and game graphics.
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Still is. Gotta wait for ammo. I I'm barely missing, sorry. I don't have as bad of aim. I don't have clearance? No.
The hotline.
Ooh.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. The dead end. Okay.
Try it. Holy crap. Ooh. It's like R6. Ooh. Oh, that's fun.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered
If it doesn't
items or
kill me.
objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions.
Wait, what?
Thank you for your attention.
What am I now? The guy? Am I Trench? Why is that my picture? Holy crap. Hiya. I don't know why it kicked my gun all the way up there. I like this. Okay. You do not have clearance level. Okay, so when I get better clearance level, personal mods, weapon mods. Okay. Service weapon OOP1 KE. Acquisition date 8/4/1964. Containment location not applicable. Service weapon OOP1 KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now known as the director's office. The popular hypothesis blank many forms throughout history. Blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that blank of the wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconsciousness, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. So this thing is like Excalibur and Mjolnir, like it gives the wielder crazy abilities. A Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted security guard, confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles that carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. That's kind of like by order of director Jesse Faden. Okay, I'm the director, I guess. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist. So privileged. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Okay.
Objects of power can cause or be results.
We did that, and then...
Reminder, if you
Yeah, okay. Interesting. It's not the same as Alan Wake. It's not the darkness. I don't think. Whoa. I'll go in there in a second. Bro. That's cool. Okay, can destroy your environment. It's really cool. Reminder, redrafting. Oh wait, no. Wrong one. There you go. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Reminder, she is turning 46. That's pretty sad. You gotta have that to remember. If she's your wife, you should remember, and same for her. She should remember your everything. So I'm trying to go further in the bureau. Try this. Ooh, house memory. Okay. To H. Marshall from El Keenum, subject another dud, for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspecting awe in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way of sorting the fake AWEs from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Okay.
A hissing sound that tried to invade made me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That
Who are you
babble's
talking
contagious.
to? Compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Examination on paranatural topics, urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered material, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, awes that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through two punctures on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-96942 for full report. That's like before the person, it said, do not mention
Burrows in like an
scissors.
infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I wonder if that had anything to do with it. It said, do not mention scissors. Oh yeah. Just music? Okay. Bro. What the hell? I can't see crap in this. Ooh. Oof.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Everything's shifting. Whoa.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Interact with controlled points to restore health.
Are you still sane?
Pope. No, I'm insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm the director now, I guess.
Deal with the compromised agents.
Yeah, I'll get to you. I'm exploring.
Is it safe to come out?
No. That's a lot. Yeah, so I was up here earlier. I cleansed it, but these guys are still infected. Okay. Ooh, ammo efficiency. I got 2. Scatter, projectile choke, and ammo cost per shot. Okay, I'll put that on. Nothing for here. Okay. And we got materials for I don't know what. Ugh. Ooh, what's this? Technological restrictions. Compiled by Dr. Carl Levon and Hubert Tan, research specialists, by order Casper Darling, head of research. Technology limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Okay. Oh, music again. Okay. I keep expecting someone to talk on this. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. More material. Bro, there's so much. This is to a new area. Okay, what's the point of that? Boardroom. Okay, where's this lady at? Over here. Is that where you are? Ugh. Okay. Lady thinks she's Kid Leroy. That's an elevator. Okay. I think that's everything.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's
Yep.
assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Shit! You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's... I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Un momento, por favor. Compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the center point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an obstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctions or blank, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Refer to file blah 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 blah. Oh.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I just killed that person. Okay. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons corruption or preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank for full report.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place.
I'm so
We'll get the door
confused.
open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a
What
part
is
of this
this?
world.
Is that
What
the
scares
hotline?
me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Bro. Not ominous at all. Why is it like Cerebro?
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department.
Ah,
The
dang it.
hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Yeah.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Yeah.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
Sounds
This
like
is all
pretty self-explanatory.
new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, I think we're gonna leave this episode here, but we'll pick up right where we left off. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.